Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. My chair hasn't fallen yet. I hope I didn't just jinx that. I hope y'all had a great week. Yes, I do. We had, a normal week. So what's been going on? What's been going on? I have this is my journal that I made that I'm supposed to be doing stuff in. I have not. I have not done anything this week in this that I know of, with exception to putting this little PDQ thing on the side here, right? And PDQ, if you didn't know, is a chicken place pretty darn quick. And so, yeah, my husband and I were out and about the other day, and I needed something to eat because I was very hungry. And so, yeah, my husband said he's brought it home before, like years ago. I didn't remember it, but it was very good chicken sandwich. And so, yeah, I actually cut this out of the, uh, the drink that came with the meal. And so, yeah, I just popped a hole in it, cut around it, and put it on my little charm. Just so you know, what I like to put on my little charms here on the side is I put I'm just checking to make sure you guys are centered and everything. What I end up putting on the charms is different things throughout the month. If it can go on a charm, then I put it on the charm, right? So little things that are just reminders for that month or for the time that I'm in the journal. So this is like our dog's um, other tag at the house that we used to live at. And so we had to get him a new one when we moved. So I put that one on here. Yeah, and just little things like that. So there's an idea for you on what to put on your tassel, tag, charm thing, whatever, on the side of your journal. But yeah, I have not done anything in here as of yet. And I'll be honest with you, um, I haven't come in here almost all week long. Yeah, I don't know why either. Um, I'm just not sure. It's not like I'm busy doing other things. We had a very non-busy week, actually. I think my husband had one test that he had to go, an MRI that he had to go to, and that was it. Otherwise we were home. And so, yeah, I would really like to get more into a routine, where um I've got my routine of walking down pat. So I'm walking every day during the week. 5 days a week I walk, and I'm trying to work my way up to 4 miles a day. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Um, but then when I get home, I have my shake, my smoothie in the morning, my vegetable and fruit smoothie in the morning. And then it's like I just sit on the couch, and I swear to you that couch has a magnet in it. I mean, because I end up not getting off that couch, it's insane. I don't understand what the deal is. I would really like to start coming in here daily and just working for a couple of hours. I don't know, maybe this week that'll happen. So there's the news on that. This was so super bizarre. Okay. And this, you guys, tell me what you guys do, right? I was watching a bunch of videos, and people saving receipts and all that kind of stuff. And I was a little bit gobsmacked with how much the chicken sandwich meal cost, and so I wanted to save it, right? So I told my husband, yeah, I want to save that. So I have seen in videos where people just put in, the receipt and just leave it there. Well, receipts are on thermal paper, so as years go by, they're going to fade until they're gone, right? So I have seen other people put packing tape on it, right, to preserve it. So I put packing tape on this receipt. I came in the like later that evening, and this is what happened. It erased everything. I have no idea what happened. I did not put packing tape on the back. So is that what I did wrong? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I have seen where people put packing tape over it, and is fine. So I don't know. And see, this is weird too. It had these little whatever they're called, QR codes. Those are fine. They didn't disappear on me. Now my room, uh, I have a large window right there in front of my desk, and it does get warm in here in the afternoons. So I don't know if it was the heat. I don't know if it was the tape. Please let me know in the comments if you've ever done this and what did I do wrong. Okay, what did I do wrong so I can't use that? Then let's see what we're doing in our book here. I still haven't figured out if I want to. Oh, there was something where. Okay, anyway, I still haven't figured out what I want to do here. If I do actually want to go back to February and January and fill these out, I really feel the need to because I'm not going to be a happy camper if I've done all this on all the rest of the year and not done January and February, you know? I don't know. We'll see. I did have a photo here though that I wanted to put in. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. One of them I want to cut out and put on the page that it needs to go on. I think in this page back here, there was, where was it? I didn't realize it was this far back. Errands. Interesting. It wasn't this far back, I don't think. Oh, it sure was. It sure was. Okay. So my daughter has been getting some tattoos, and some of them are rather large. Yeah. This one right here is on her thigh, and it's sentimental, to her. It's a dragon because my husband has dragons on him. And then it has roses on it, and they are each a different color for each of the different cancers that are in the family. My son's with his testicular cancer, myself with my stage 4 metastatic melanoma, and then my husband who had I forget what it was called. He had a cancerous tumor in his small intestine. So, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And my sweet daughter in law drew this for her. Then she got this one last weekend on the top of her thigh. And then this here she got last weekend as well on her um, calf, on one of her calves. And it's a Lunamop. It's beautiful. Her tattoo artist drew this one or use this one, and then my daughter-in-law drew this one, so super special. Yeah, so I need to put this in here because the dragon one needs to go here when she got it, and then I'll put the other ones in here somewhere. So yes. um let's see, where are we? Okay, so this is how the week went. I have not finished this yet because I need to color in these things. My husband, he did my gallery wall, which I absolutely love. It came out so nice, I think. And it's just a bunch of things that I've collected over the years, things bought, things that my daughter's painted, things, diamond painting that I've done, signs that my sweet daughter-in-law has given me, um, Australian dot art from the Bumiri tribe that my sweet sister Karen sent me a long time ago. Just a lot of different things. And I absolutely love the way it came out. And then on this day here, like when my husband was gone, at his doctor's appointment, the dog was actually behaving, believe it or not. And I I filmed twice the tours for this room, right? Oh my heavens. Both times I did not have, when I went to go, like upload them, they had no sound, right? So it was determined that I had not turned on the microphone. Oh my gosh. The first time I realized I hadn't turned on the microphone, so I was so irritated. Then the second time, between the first and the second time, I thought, okay, well, let me, maybe it's not charged, right? So I went and charged it up for a bit, put it back on, and wouldn't you know, apparently it either stopped on its own or I forgot to turn it on again. Oh my heavens. So I do still have the tours of the craft room, but I think I need to do a voiceover for them. So I'm going to try doing that and get it out, or I'm going to have to redo it again. And it's kind of good that if I can do the voiceover, because during those videos, oh my goodness, it's really hard for me to hold my arms up. And so I'm like constantly out of breath and taking deep breaths and whatever. Anyway, so hopefully I will get that out soon. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. Yes. Um, we had, of course, an historic week this week with the voting in the United States and all of that. I won't go into it because I don't talk about politics on this site. But yes, that was an interesting few days. Um, yeah. So, oh, my husband and I went out and about, and I had been looking for a cake stand. And one of the things that inspired me to get a cake stand is because Lisa from It's Only Paper, and she also has Life with Lisa. I will put her links below. She has a bunch of cake stands where she puts, cakes and goodies and all that kind of stuff on her counter. And I've always just loved the way that they look. And so I had told my husband, yeah, I'd really like to start looking for one of those. We don't need it right now, but I thought it would be nice because on our counter, we always have, like a couple pieces of leftover bread or a couple of cookies left over that then go into Ziploc bags, but then they just get, tossed on the counter in the corner. And I was like, I'd rather have something nice to set it in, pretty. And so he immediately went to looking on Amazon or trying to get it through there. And number one, they are pricey, and number two, a lot of them now are made with like a wood base and an acrylic top, which I'm not a fan of. And so anyhow, so we were out one day, and he decided to stop by Salvation Army, and we found a glass one, and it is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes, and it looks very nice in the corner with my molasses and ginger cookies in it. Now we keep stuff. I find it interesting too because we keep our baked goods or whatever, we put them in a plastic bag. Tell me how you guys store stuff. If you store stuff like this on a cake stand. I know like when Lisa puts her little cakes in a cake stand, she just puts the cake itself in the cake stand, puts the top over it, but it's not like, I wouldn't think it's airtight, So here we have to put stuff in baggies. Number one, it'll bring ants, or number two, it'll get like too much moisture and start molding because, of the humidity here. So I don't know. Like if you guys have a cake stand and you put a cake in it and you don't eat the whole cake, do you like put it in a container and put it back in there? How do you do that? How do you do that? Inquiring minds want to know. But I was so thrilled, and we got it for $10. Oh my gosh. I was so happy. My husband found it. It was amazing. So super happy about that. My daughter and her boyfriend came over last night. I love this so much. I love it that our kids like to spend time with us. Oh my goodness. Yes. So my daughter texted me and she said, how about we come over and make you dinner, and we're gonna make tomato soup and grilled cheese. And I thought, great, yep, that sounds yummy, awesome, come on over. Well, they came over and they made uh like from scratch tomato soup, so they roasted red peppers, they roasted garlic, they roasted tomatoes, and then they ground everything up, and it was really yummy. It really was yummy. And then my daughter made these like stuffed, they were stuffed cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh my heavens, they were super rich, they were super good, but I could only eat half of it because there was a heck of a lot of cheese on it. But I just love it. I just absolutely love when they come over and cook. My daughter's boyfriend, he loves to cook. He's a foodie. All four kids are foodies, right? Um, two couples. And they love trying new things. Now my son and his wife aren't necessarily foodies in the kitchen. You know, they would rather go out and have somebody else make it for them or just go over to his house and he can make it for them. But anyway, it was so, so yummy, so yummy. And it was wonderful to have them over. And I love spending time with them. And we always reminisce about, you know, when they were growing up and all of that. And it's a great time to get to know her boyfriend better. They've been dating for a year now. And yeah, but you know, it's better. They've known each other for years. So anyway, um, it's just such a nice time, you know, to sit and how did you grow up and you know, I don't know. It's just been really, really nice, and I really look forward and cherish those times together. So yeah, I need to color in some of these things. Uh, yeah, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's been great. I've had chemo feet. Oh my heavens to Betsy. My feet, when I get home from walking, they are bright red and burning like they're on fire. Yeah, it's not fun, but you know, I just grin and bear it and get my walking done. So that's what's been going on in this book. I absolutely love this book. And by the way, I did end up finding this one. So this is my 25-26 calendar for next year and possibly the year after. Will I continue it? Excuse me, I don't know. But this is what it looks like, right? Nice big squares so that I can, you know, write our stuff in it. I've just so enjoyed doing this that, yeah, I got this at the Dollar Tree. Now, I went back, I think it was last week. I went back to the Dollar Tree and I just happened to be walking past the planner section. These were not there. So I don't know. Maybe as it gets closer, maybe they're all sold out. I'm not really sure. Maybe I just need to go to a different Dollar Tree. But these are super fun and super easy to do. I don't feel like I have to come in here and spend 4 hours on something. I can just come in here and quickly jot something down. You know, before I came in here to film, you know, it was like I didn't have this, this, or this done. I came in here and it was done in like 15 minutes, you know? I still have to color it in, but still, it just it doesn't take nearly as much time, and I just really really enjoy it. Somebody asked me too if I was ever going to go back to my Fobonichi, and the answer is no. Um, while I really thoroughly enjoyed doing that, I did that back in starting in 2015 and did it for a couple of years. I do believe, probably until 2019 and while I really enjoyed it, my books just kept getting thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. And I like adding things from my day. I like, you know, if we happen to go out to breakfast, I get a menu, cut it up, and put that as a memory in my book. They're just, you know, the kids give me tickets if they went to a concert or um, numerous things. Okay, numerous things that I like to add to my book. And I like the interactive part of more of like a junk journal type of, you know, creative daily journal. Whereas the Fobonichi was just flat. It was, you know, like flat journaling mostly. Then I started adding in like tucks, tags, pockets, tip ins, all that kind of stuff. And I really like that. So the answer would be no. I probably will not ever go back to the Fobonichi style of journaling. As we grow and change, so does our journaling style. And I think, too, a lot of it has to depend on what season you are in life. You know, when I first started doing the Fobonichi or even journaling in general back in 2015, that was just the easiest thing for me to do then, you know? But then the more you watch, the more you're inspired, the more you see how other people do it, you know, that kind of thing. All of that influences the way that you then interpret your, you know, documentation of your life. And so, yeah, I just really enjoy using a junk journal. Yeah. That's the only way I can explain it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all aren't too disappointed. I really cannot wait to get more into this type of journal. This is what I've really been into the last, year, and it's just so simple to make the journal. First of all, it's just simply made out of an envelope, and I really do enjoy it. I can decorate the cover any way I want. It's like the perfect size. It feels good in my hands. And I like journaling on just random stuff. Now, next year, when I make these for next year, starting in January, it will not be random. It will actually be a creative daily journal. Because if y'all have been around for a while, I don't do random. So, yeah. Um, and I really haven't done too much more in here, you know. But I would like to continue to fill this up. There are a few things I need to start writing them down, but there are a few things, that I would like to do in here. And if I'm sitting on the couch, which I do a lot, and something comes to my mind, I need to write it down. Otherwise, it will completely slip my mind. Like I do want to do a story on the cake stand. I would love to write a little story about my daughter and her boyfriend coming over and making a beautiful dinner for me. Um, Things like that. Possibly I think Lydia put out her prompts this week. I do believe, and that's Lydia from February and June. I'll put her link below. Possibly doing that in here. There are a lot of things that you can journal about. And so I hope to start working in that. However, I really just need to um get in here with intention, right? Come in here with the intention of working on something for a while, a while. Now, I just need to get my husband to understand that. that's going to be that's going to be it, right? Okay. So then last but certainly not least, Sweet Ami Secret Squirrel sent me a ton of magazines. Yes. Oh my goodness. So dang sweet of her. So it will be coming up. Magazine Harvest will be coming up shortly. And it was just all kinds of magazines, right? So Vanity Fair, she sent me some people. I'll just put them out here. Real Simple. She had asked me, are there any magazines that can you see those that you like? And I just told her, you pick. Um, the only thing that I am not fond of is animals. I just don't put a whole lot of animals. So Real Simple, Real Simple. Um, Town and Country, and a lot of these magazines are magazines that I used to get free as well from the recycle bank. Oh, I'm so sad that I can't do that anymore. Real Simple. I love Real Simple. The only thing that I might not like about it too much is that, but I love the images and everything in it. But what I don't care for is the pages are super thin, but they work. They work, girls. They work. Good Housekeeping, Dance. Oh, I love this. I didn't even know there was one. I mean, look. Oh, I can't wait to cut her out. That is just, whew. I used to dance myself briefly when I was a child. Oh, look at that. I love that one though. What a beautiful arabesque. And there was something in here I saw, like I just briefly scrolled through this and there it is. I tried out for SAB, the School of the American Ballet, a lot. Oh my gosh, I must have been 11 maybe. Maybe. But yeah, this brought back such memories of blistered toes and falling off toenails. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it just brought back so many memories. So yeah, we've got L, love L. I really enjoy Wired. They always have some pretty funky, not that one, some pretty funky pictures, right? So these would be super cool, like that chartreuse green, thing. jacket on a hanger. These would be great in a color glue book. This, I would cut that out and put in green or purple or orange, whatever. The binoculars, they always have funky images. So I do enjoy wired. Perennials for flowers. Here's some more Vanity Fair. Travel and leisure's always fun. This one was super cool. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I don't know. I might give this to my daughter's boyfriend. Not that he, loves TV so much, but he really likes learning about things in general, right? Just learning about things. So this is so cool. Little like crossword puzzles. This is just so cool. Little cartoons, these things I might excuse me, I might use in my journal and stuff. But so fun. So fun. Flashback, that I don't know. It's just really cool. Really cool. So thank you, Ami, so much. We've got food and wine. We've got Good Housekeeping, always a goodie. More Wired, again, with their interesting articles and whatnot. More Wired. All recipes. I'll probably go through these and see if there are any recipes that anybody in my family would like. Here's Midwest Living. I mean, so fun. More People. Here's a bunch of other people magazines. Barbara Wawa. Bazaar magazine, love that one. Love Elle. The Elle and Bazaar are really good magazines for like collage work too. If you're doing, um, in other words, if you're trying to make a full picture out of different bits of pictures. Magnolia's always good. Southern Living, I love Southern Living. Just so nice. Look at all these. Oh my goodness. More People. HGTV is a good one too. So yeah, so thrilled. Thank you so much, Ami, for sending me these. And you guys, like I said, look out for some harvest videos, because that'll be fun going through some of these magazines a little bit at a time. Of course, I'm not going to go through all of these right away, but certainly a little bit at a time. But so fun, and I cannot thank you enough, Ami, for thinking of me, and sending me all these wonderful, wonderful magazines. So I really appreciate it. And I think that's all. We're going to have a fairly slow week this week. I think I just have to go in for some blood work, and that's it. Um, and then, yeah. So hopefully, maybe this week I will make more of an effort to come in here and work on some stuff. I do want to make a journal so I can send out in Happy Mail, and that's going to require, I think, gel plating. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, kind of like this, like I want to make one kind of like this one here. So that's what I hopefully, fingers crossed, will be working on this week. I don't know. Oh, in other news with my son, he finally closed on his house. So we couldn't be more happy. His wife is still working, not here. So it's been like 2 months. I mean, I haven't seen her in like 2 months. I miss her. And yeah, we're hoping she comes back real soon. And then they will then be able to go look for their own home up here. And oh, it's so exciting. I'm so happy for them. So there's a train. Okay, so also I will try to get that voiceover done sooner rather than later. I don't know. Don't hold your breath, guys. It will be coming out before the end of the year. So I do know that. I thank you so much for your patience. And yeah, thanks so much for taking your time to be here with me. I know time is precious, and I appreciate that you choose to spend it with me. Have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk at you all real soon. Bye for now.